Waiting at the shelter is Sandy, a purebred golden retriever.
Oh, he's pretty.
Very.
How old's he?
He's about 2 to 3, really great with kids and other dogs.
Can I go inside?
Sure.
Surrendered after the death of his owner, Sandy already has the manners and the pedigree. It doesn't take long for Brandon to recognize his potential.
I got big plans for you. Come on.
Back in Bethesda, Maryland, 23-year-old Tim Donnelly already knows a thing or two about service.
I joined the Marines to make a difference. I wanted to be one of the best.
While deployed in Afghanistan, a chance encounter shattered Tim's future.
I was hit by an IED, an improvised explosive device. The explosion severed both of my legs and tore off a large piece of my forearm and a small part of my elbow. Because of my amputations, I have prosthetic legs, and they're really hard to use. And when you go from being a very independent, strong, capable person to being completely helpless, it's hard to accept.
A service dog would offer Tim a sense of independence, and above all else, companionship.
A friend who's there all the time, and he's there to watch your back. It's got to be a great feeling, and I want to have that.
Like all aspiring Marines, Sandy's enlistment starts with a physical exam.
Hey, good morning, Brandon.
Morning, Dave.
How are you today?
Good, good. This is Sandy. He has an appointment with Dr. Rottie.
Okay. Sandy, buddy. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Doc. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
You too.
Oh, my goodness. Look at Sandy.
If we're going off aesthetics, I'd say he's a perfect specimen.
Yeah, he's a handsome guy. Overall, he looks very good. He's a nice lean weight, especially for a golden, which is great. Good. Heart and lungs sound great. Let's take a look at his ears. Oh, you can see there's a lot of debris around the outside of the ear there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even a little bit of an odor. I don't know that you want to just...
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a peek with the ear cone, the otoscope, just to see what everything looks like down the ear. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of debris in this ear. Let's see this ear. Yeah, and even more. I'd have to say the right ear is definitely worse. So let me get a swab so I can show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, lots of gunk in there. We will run a test on these. We will look for yeast and bacteria.
Yeah.
From there, we'll do a deep ear cleaning. After we clean the ears, I'll peek down one more time with the cone just to make sure I can see the eardrum, make sure it's intact. That way we can get the appropriate medication that will treat the ear and that's safe for his eardrum.
Okay.
Okay?
Is he uncomfortable?
He doesn't seem to be. Of course, having all that gunk in your ear probably isn't pleasant.
Yeah.
But putting the cone down his ears, he didn't really react, which is a good thing.
How long will it take to clear up?
Typically, most infections take about a week to clear up.
Okay.
Medicating twice a day.
So he can hear fine, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's no excuses. He has to pay attention. You're fine. I would like to see Sandy back in 1 week.
Okay.
Because once they've had one ear infection, there's a good chance, especially with the breed, he's going to have more.
Okay.
So weekly ear cleanings are probably going to be necessary for him. So any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, great. Well, nice to see you again.
Thanks, Doc.
Having passed his medical evaluation, Sandy reports for duty and is issued his red training collar.
It means you and I have got a long road ahead of us.
At first call, Sandy reports to the classroom. But his evaluation takes a slightly different course than most dogs at the ranch.
Usually when I assess a dog, I assess their knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. But with Sandy, I'm assessing much more. I'm assessing physical attributes, mental attributes, psychological attributes.
Though Golden Retrievers have a reputation for being talented service dogs, there's no guarantee Sandy will meet the high standards.
He has to prove to me that he's right for the job. And next, I wanted to test him not only on his heel command, but I wanted to see where his pulling power lies. And he doesn't seem to want to pull too much, so we're off to a really good start on that.
Brandon also tests Sandy's retrieving skills.
It's no surprise he's very good at it. He wants to do it. It's in the name, the Golden Retriever. This is a natural instinct of the dog.
As the assessment draws to a close, there's no denying Sandy's the right man for the job.
Pass the test, come on.
Coming up,
Go get it!
basic training begins.
Much like the military, I only take the best of the best.
After months of scouting shelters for a potential service dog, Brandon has finally found a contender in Sandy, a purebred golden retriever.
Good, good.
But his approach to Sandy's training depends upon the needs of Tim Donnelly, a wounded war veteran who lost both legs in Afghanistan.
So far, Tim and I have been conversing through email, but today we're going to see each other face to face for the first time. To get a clear picture of exactly what Tim needs, I need to ask him very personal questions. How difficult is it to walk now?
It depends on the day, really. I do have days where I can get around mainly on my prosthetics. Other days, unfortunately, I have to take a rest day.
In a perfect world, what would you want a service dog assisting you with?
Picking stuff up, that's something I have real trouble with. If I'm up on my prosthetics and I drop something, leaning down to pick it up is nigh on impossible.
How difficult is it getting up and down steps?
Steps are kind of my arch nemesis. We do not get along well at all.
Tim, just so you know, today I have found a dog.
Fantastic, that sounds awesome.
I don't know if it's the right dog, but it looks like he fits the profile. I'm not gonna know if he's the dog until I start training him and testing him.
I hope he meets all of your expectations and all of your criteria. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to get to work with you.
Not every dog is meant to be a service dog. But after what I just heard, it's now my personal mission to make this happen for him. Failure is not an option.
Like all dogs at Lucky Dog Ranch, Sandy will receive a comprehensive education in the 7 common commands. But preparing for active duty will require advanced training.
Much like the military, I only take the best of the best. Boot camp starts today.
Sandy's first lesson, the retrieve.
What makes the Golden Retriever stand out from so many other retrievers is its soft grip. Sandy will be trained to pick up everyday objects for Tim. Sunglasses, remote controls, phones.
But teaching Sandy to fetch unfamiliar items will require a specialized technique called bridging. The process starts with Sandy's favorite toy, a tennis ball.
He's already on the tennis ball. He likes it. He likes retrieving it. Now I'm going to connect it to a wooden dumbbell.
Brandon cuts a strip from the tennis ball and tapes it to the dumbbell.
Sandy smells it. He likes it, but it's still very awkward looking.
Then, a moment of clarity.
Sandy opens his mouth and grabs that dumbbell. The bridge has now been formed.
Coming up,
Brace.
Sandy braces for his next challenge.
It's time to take it to the next level.
Okay.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected. For the last few weeks, Sandy, the service dog in training, has been honing his retrieval skills. Today, he tests his mettle.
Metal is now a whole new ballgame. It's not comfortable for the dog's mouth. It's clanky on the teeth.
But making the transition to metal is vital to the bridging process, opening up the door to more practical objects, like keys and cell phones.
I take a metal rod and I place it right in front of his mouth. I say the words, pick it up. And Sandy opens his mouth. Let it touch your teeth. It's okay, just let it touch your teeth. The second it hits his teeth, I see his mouth start shaking. Try it again. Just pick it up. Pick it up. I know, it's tricky. There you go, good.
Brandon repeats the process over and over.
Then out of nowhere, Sandy did something that absolutely amazed me. I held the pipe up about 8 inches away from his mouth and I said, pick it up. And he lunged for it. There you go, good.
Now acclimated to metal, there's no object Sandy can't handle.
Keys, sunglasses, any object that Tim might need Sandy to pick up.
Good boy. That's a good boy.
Having perfected Sandy's retrieve, Brandon shifts gears to ground support.
The brace command is for Tim to use. When he gets wobbly, he's feeling off balance. He simply says the word brace. Sandy will understand to stiffen his body up and become the cane whenever Tim needs it.
Because a dog's first instinct is to lie down when pressure is applied to its back, Brandon must first teach Sandy the fundamentals of the brace.
I hopped him up on the training platform, and I placed a wooden box in between all 4 legs. When I pushed on his back, he started going down, but he hit that box and he stood right back up.
Brace. Very good.
Eventually, I take that box and I slide it out. I simply say the word brace, push down, and lo and behold, his body is stiff now. Every time I repeat the command, I'm pushing a little more pressure. Eventually, he can actually hold my body up as I'm leaning on him.
Good boy.
It's time to take it to the next level,
Feet up. Brace.
putting it to a practical use.
Brace. Good.
Using it when I walk up steps,
Brace.
down steps.
Okay, good boy.
Using it anytime I truly need to brace myself. Over the next few weeks, we continue this brace training, curb after curb, step after step. He must be a perfected machine.
But after long days, it's equally important to unwind. And like all recruits, Sandy gets an hour of square away time.
When training a service dog, you always gotta make sure you match that work with playtime. So I brought him down to the yard to play with some toys that our sponsor PetMate sent over to us.
A little energy burn, then it's lights out for this hard-working soldier. Coming up, basic is over. Now the real test begins.
One wrong move and that would be a test failure.
Brace.
After 12 intensive weeks, Sandy's basic training is drawing to a close.
Good boy.
During his time at the ranch, he's received a top-notch education, built his strength and endurance, and learned the art of navigation.
Pivot the body. Pivot the body. Learn to navigate around it.
But most importantly, he's learned to support his battle buddy, Tim, with the retrieve and brace commands.
Brace.
Now, on the verge of graduation, he'll need to put that training to the test.
To become Tim's service dog, Sandy has to show me that he has a rock-solid understanding of the retrieve and the brace. One wrong move out of Sandy, and that could potentially injure Tim, and that would be a test failure.
In honor of today's test, Sandy earns his official uniform, a custom-made harness.
Now it's time for the test to begin.
Because physical simulation is vital to the testing process, Brandon must restrict his own mobility and balance.
When I put these rocks in my shoes, it takes all my edge away. Now I cannot rely on my muscle memory, my foot techniques to correct him.
Brace. Let's go. Easy.
I start walking Sandy on a slow pace.
And this way. Heel. Heel. Good. Good.
And out of nowhere, I say the word brace very quickly.
Brace. Brace.
Right there, he stiffens his body up
Brace.
and lets me lean on him.
Satisfied with Sandy's response, Brandon changes up the commands.
I drop my keys on the ground and instantly say,
Good.
pick it up.
Good. Now give it here.
And right there, he picks him up,
Give it
hands him
here.
right to me. I go ahead and I drop my cell phone, and once again, I say, pick it up.
Oh, now bring it here. There you go. Good boy. There you go.
But the steepest challenge is yet to come.
I walk him out the gate, and we get right to the edge of the stairs. Not only is this one of the hardest aspects of the training, but it's also one of the most crucial. This is safety. So we took it one step at a time.
Okay, next. Good. And brace. Good boy. There we go. Come here.
Like a true service dog, Sandy assisted his handler, and like a fine soldier, he earned another stripe.
In this case, a green collar. Now, there's only one thing left to do.
Let's go meet your Marine. Come on.
Coming up,
I gotta tell you, this is an incredible feeling.
For me too.
"12 weeks ago, Sandy the purebred golden retriever was just another dog hoping for a forever home. Today, he embraces his new destiny, service dog. In anticipation of the moment, Tim and his Uncle Larry have made the trek to California. But Brandon still has reservations.
Over the past few months, I've brought Sandy around a lot of people, and he barely does so much as look at them because he's so dependent on me. How am I gonna make Sandy understand that Tim is his new handler?
Tim,
Hey, Brandon.
meet Sandy.
Hey.
Hi there, sweetie.
How's it going, boy? Aren't you a good-looking dog? Hey, boy.
Yeah.
When I sat him down next to Tim, it really blew my mind. He literally walked right away from me and up to Tim as if he knew exactly who he was. He's usually not like this. Usually he does not leave my side. What I was witnessing right here was one of the most special bonding moments I think I've ever seen in my life. This is exactly what I wanted to see right here.
I gotta tell you, this is an incredible feeling.
For me too.
I've been looking forward to this for so long.
All right, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get out of here and let you get some sleep. Tim, we have a long day tomorrow.
The next morning, Tim and Sandy put their new partnership to the test.
I want you to say the word brace and hop yourself up on this curb.
All right.
It's an exhaustive challenge, but like all good Marines, Tim isn't satisfied until the job is done.
Good boy.
Is that enough for today?
Let's do it one more time.
All right.
All right.
One more time. Brace.
Good.
Good
There
boy.
you go. There you go.
Good job, Sandy.
job.
That's
Good
a brace.
boy, brace.
I'm just getting a bit of a glimpse of what might be possible for me with him in my life. And it's just a really great feeling. Heel.
Under Brandon's guidance,
Pick it up.
Tim and Sandy solidify their bond.
Good boy. Give it here. Pick it up. Give it here. Good boy.
And by the end of the week,
Brace.
they're ready to achieve new heights.
Good boy.
We're just gonna go up 2 steps. When he hits the 2nd step, we're gonna go back down.
But Marines never back down.
He did a 4th step. And then we hit the 5th step. And I said, Tim, it's okay, we can go back down. And he looks at me and says, no.
Once we'd made it, 5 or 6 steps, I knew that I had to finish it.
Through it all, Sandy stands by his fellow Marine.
Next thing I knew, we were at the top. Good boy. Brace. Brace.
Good.
Good boy. We made it, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
We made it. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
You went up 30 steps. That's 3 stories. It was really very emotional.
I've only known Sandy a short time, and he's already given me more than I ever thought I'd have again.
So what do you think, Tim?
Brandon, I think you've given me something that is going to change my life.
Well, I do have one more gift for you. Now, instead of looking at the world through bars, Sandy's assisting a war hero who received a Purple Heart for his bravery.
The future is looking pretty bright. We can go anywhere, we can do anything we want, and that's a freedom that most people with all 4 limbs don't have.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon, for everything.
Goodbyes are always inevitable, but it's easier to walk away knowing that the mission has been accomplished.
Saying goodbye to Sandy was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I gave a shelter dog a second chance at life, who in turn is giving a wounded veteran a part of his life back that he lost.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog,
Hi there.
a debilitating skin condition overshadows one French Bulldog mix's shot at adoption.
Yeah, you're in bad shape. This dog is being attacked by mites from head to toe.
Until an 11th hour rescue gives him a second chance at a forever home.
I gotta say, it worries me.
But will the family pool
You know bulldogs can't swim, right?
sink Biscuit's opportunity for a new life?
If you can't swim, the deal is 100% off.
Come on, guys. Come on. You guys want it?
Recess at the ranch.
Go get it.
And while some dogs enjoy unwinding with a game of fetch, Alpha prefers playing it cool. Thinking Alpha has the right idea, Naya and Peanut join in the fun. But their free time is about to dry up.
All right, guys. Playtime's over. We gotta go. Come on.
The West Valley Shelter just contacted me. They said they have a French Bulldog mix that's been there for quite some time now. It's actually a really sad story. He's got a serious skin condition, and he keeps getting overlooked time and again at the shelter. Unfortunately, when a dog has been there for as long as he has, the shelter has to make the difficult decision to make room for dogs that are more desirable. And, well, this little guy, it's down to hours for him.
Luckily for Biscuit, Brandon arrives in the nick of time.
Hi there. Hi there. What are you doing in here? What are you doing? You're a cute little guy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank.
Having been overlooked for so long, Biscuit relishes the attention. But his mite-infested skin is worse than originally anticipated.
Yeah, you're in bad shape, buddy.
That means a trip to Banfield Pet Hospital.
Banfield confirms with me this is a case of mites. This dog is being attacked from head to toe. His ears, his head, in between the wrinkles of his skin, even the bottom of the pads of his paws.
Because the condition isn't contagious, Biscuit is cleared to live at the ranch, where he dons his red training collar and meets his bunkmates.
Welcome to Lucky Dog Ranch. Go on, go play. Everybody, come here. Say hi to Biscuit. Biscuit, say hi to everybody.
But training will take a back seat to recovery.
From here on out, this will be the healing period for Biscuit. Health comes first.
And that starts with an extensive daily regimen of medications.
There, done. Wasn't so bad, was it?
Not to mention a stylish new pair of kicks for his sensitive paws.
I know, it's weird. Takes a minute. Hold on. Just get used to it. Get used to it. Get used to it. I know.
They look funny. They make him walk kind of funny too, but this is going to help him heal faster.
Luckily, there is a silver lining.
It gives me a much longer period to bond with Biscuit.
Get up here. Oh, so graceful.
So, me and Biscuit are going to get to know each other very well.
Biscuit's rehab also gives Brandon the opportunity to reach out to one certain family looking for a furry new member.
I received a letter from an 8-year-old girl named Taylor, and she expressed to me how badly she wanted a bulldog.
Taylor is absolutely animal crazy.
The animals started with lizards and bugs.
We've had multiple fish, darkling beetles.
And we worked our way up to a hamster, to cats, and then we added in 2 birds.
A dog was the next logical step for the Blunt family. That's when Taylor came up with an inspired idea.
Taylor's a big fan of Brandon McMillan, and she took it upon herself to write.
To everyone's surprise, Brandon responded.
When Brandon showed us the picture of Biscuit, this looked like a great dog and a great fit for our family.
With the entire family on board, including brother Jack and Aunt Diane, Taylor's dream of owning a dog is almost reality.
I've been asking for a dog for a couple of years, and it's finally coming.
Biscuit, come here.
Back at the ranch, Biscuit's luck is also turning around.
Banfield gave me the good news today that I can start training him.
Like all students at Lucky Dog Ranch, Biscuit's training starts with an assessment of the 7 common commands: sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
When I started my assessment with Biscuit, he caught me off guard with a major curveball.
Can you sit? Can you sit? Oh, nice. Can you go down? Good boy. And a stay?
I didn't realize the entire time I had this dog, he's pretty well trained.
That's a good boy. That's a stay.
Now, he didn't have a no, an off, or a heel, but I should be able to train those in just a couple days. All right, let's take a break. Come on.
Coming up,
You have a pool?
Yes.
a home visit threatens to capsize Biscuit's adoption.
I gotta say, it worries me.
And this is a huge problem now because if anybody knows bulldogs, they do not swim.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. If your dog is experiencing hair loss and irritated skin, then he could be suffering from mange. This skin disease, caused by parasitic mites, can be uncomfortable and lead to secondary infections. If you think your dog is showing signs of mange, then make an appointment with your veterinarian right away. Diagnosing the type of mange that your dog has and identifying an appropriate treatment plan is vital to a healthy recovery. Biscuit, the 1-year-old French Bulldog mix, is itching to start training. Having finally overcome a painful skin condition, he's now ready to move from healing to healing.
You ready? Come on. Nice and easy.
But that's not all he'll need to work on.
I'm on the couch working on the computer and eating my lunch. Next thing you know, I feel this breath breathing on me really heavy. I look back and it's Biscuit. Hey. Hey.
Do I do that when you're eating? Go find a toy or something.
He has no sense of personal space. So I kind of push him back and I start working again. Again, I feel this breath.
Whoa, okay, all right.
He got his paws on the table and his face was going right to my plate of food.
You gotta learn this ASAP.
So I take out the lunge line and I wrap it around the footrest by the stools. Now I have a makeshift pulley system. From there, I attach Biscuit to it. Every time he tries to get my lunch, I simply pull him 1 foot back.
See, the rule is the human gets to eat in peace, while the dog has to sit there. Much like the human has to sit there while the dog eats in peace. It's a good rule, right?
Biscuit reluctantly accepts the command, but not without a silent protest.
Those puppy eyes don't work on me.
Confident in Biscuit's progress, Brandon takes to the road to meet the Blunt family.
Hey, Brandon. What's up, Tom? Come on in.
The second I walk through the front door, I see my first red flag. They have a cat.
We have two cats.
You have 2.
Derek and Maggie.
That's right.
What about any other animals in the house besides the cats?
There is 2 birds, Snowy and Icy.
2 birds, 2 cats. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So, Taylor, you're the one who wrote the letter to me.
Yeah.
So you're the one who obviously really wanted the dog. Are you sure you're ready for the responsibility?
Yes.
That means you have to walk him,
Yeah.
feed him, get him water, pick up his... All right. Most people say no to that.
I love doing it. I've practiced.
So what kind of activities do you guys like to do around here?
We like to go swimming
Swimming. Where at?
in our pool.
You have a pool.
Yes.
You do realize bulldogs can't swim, right?
This is a huge problem. Bulldogs do not swim. The only glimmer of hope I actually have here is the fact that Biscuit is a bulldog mix. The fact that he's a mix might make him a candidate to be a swimmer.
Can I see the pool?
Sure.
With no safety fence and only 1 set of exit stairs, the Blunt's pool poses a serious danger to a dog with no swimming skills.
I gotta say, it worries me. A bulldog in a pool just doesn't make sense.
Wow, if Biscuit couldn't swim, that would be a heartbreaker. It will be very difficult for Taylor.
The only way I can find out is get him in a pool.
Safety comes first. If he can swim, great. If he can't swim, the deal is 100% off.
Coming up,
All right, what is that?
Biscuit's training gets a little hairy.
And I'm thinking to myself, we're off to a bad start.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected. Biscuit, the 1-year-old French Bulldog mix, is on the verge of adoption. But first, he must prove he can get along with his new siblings.
Now that I know the Blunt family has 2 cats, it's vital that I can see how he is around cats.
For this, Brandon enlists the help of an assistant, Gucci.
I get a cat that's very experienced with dogs. That way it knows how to handle itself around the dog. The second I walk in with Biscuit, instantly he sees the cat and he postures up.
All right, what is that? What is that?
And I'm thinking to myself, we're off to a bad start. Technically, there really is no training here. All I'm doing is playing referee. I'm seeing how he is around cats. I'm seeing how tolerant he can be around cats. If I feel the cat is in danger in any way, shape, or form, the deal is off. Just relax.
Biscuit's posture cools, but his curiosity heats up.
This behavior Biscuit is displaying is sheer inexperience. That's it. He's obviously never seen a cat. So what I do is I hook Biscuit up to a double leash lock-off. Now he has to focus on me. If he wants to look at the cat, no problem, but he has to remain under control.
Just relax. Let me see where your head's at.
What is it? A little dog that says meow. As time goes on, he had less interest in the cat because it was basic conditioning. I felt less and less tension on the leash. Get it out of your system. It's just a cat. You'll hear it say meow every once in a while. That's about it. Eventually, Biscuit just forgot about the cat altogether. You sure you don't want the cat? You sure you don't want the cat? It's right there. Yeah, you don't care, do you? You don't care, do you? I was really happy with what I saw out of Biscuit today. Biscuit proved to me that he doesn't really have much interest in cats. They're just a novelty to him.
Coming up,
A little further.
it's a case of soggy biscuits.
My anxiety level is starting to raise. At this point, it was sink or swim.
The exit, that's not the exit. That's not the exit.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Did you know that multi-pet households can provide a healthy environment for your dog? Animal housemates can provide your pet with companionship and playtime opportunities that could result in more exercise. But before you make new animal introductions, make sure that the breeds you're introducing are compatible with one another. Introduce new pets in a neutral spot to avoid territorial behavior. Give each pet equal attention to avoid jealousy. And most importantly, make sure that all of your pets are up to date on their vaccinations. Biscuit, the one-year-old French Bulldog mix, has hit a few wrinkles in his placement. First, he was forced to overcome a serious skin condition. Then, he had to prove he had the right catitude. But now comes his biggest and wettest challenge.
After finding out the Blunts had a pool, that raised a huge red flag for me because Biscuit is a bulldog, and bulldogs are not known for their swimming abilities. So, if he can swim, great. If he cannot swim, the deal's off. Safety comes first for the dog. I would never want to put Biscuit in a dangerous situation.
To test Biscuit's water prowess, Brandon takes him to the K9 Gym and Rehabilitation Center.
First things first, I put him in a harness and strap him to a leash. In you go. This is for overall safety. This is so I have something easy to grab onto if push came to shove.
All right. One step at a time. See this?
Next, Brandon builds Biscuit's courage by enticing him with treats.
Good boy. Good. Look at that. Is that so scary? Now he hits the little hump where it starts going down the ramp. So I give him a little help over the edge, holding a treat in my hand.
Good, 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 good.
Once he hits over that little lip, he starts walking down the ramp.
All the way down. All the way down.
And now he's feeling comfortable because I keep rewarding him.
Little further. Little further. Good.
Once Biscuit reaches the end of the ramp, there's nowhere else to go but in.
At this point, it was sink or swim. My anxiety level at this point is starting to raise because all I'm thinking is bulldogs cannot swim. I placed my hand underneath his body and just gave him a little lift up. And as I did that, all four legs started moving as if he was swimming. So I simply let him go. Instantly, boom, he starts swimming around. He had a grace to him. He had a flow like he's a professional swimmer.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Good.
He may have moves like Michael Phelps, but the most important lesson is yet to be learned. Finding the exit.
That was easy. That was easy. That's the whole goal here, teaching him how to get out of the pool, not into the pool.
Perfect. Good, 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 good. Look, where's the exit? Good, 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 good. All the way, all the way, all the way. Good. Nice.
I repeat the process over and over, dropping him off in different areas of the pool, facing him different directions, letting him find that exit. Biscuit did it flawlessly until I saw him hit a huge roadblock. Suddenly he hits the wall and he starts panicking. He starts trying to climb up that wall. This is an amateur mistake a lot of dogs make when they're first learning pool training. But this right here is the training ground. I need Biscuit to learn from his own mistakes.
You know where that exit is. Good, good, good. Go find it. Go find the exit. Good, good, good. There you go. Good. Nice.
That right there was one of the most valuable lessons he can learn in the water.
Nice, nice. All the way. All the way. Good, good. There you go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Come here. Oh, look at you.
After running Biscuit through the process multiple times, Brandon has seen enough.
That's enough for the day, unless you want to go back in there. The big question is, can he pass the tests in the pool at his new home?
Coming up, Biscuit is primed to make his debut. But before he can make his entrance, he'll need to find the exit.
If he can't, I'm either not leaving or he's leaving with me.
It's an exciting day. Biscuit, the French Bulldog mix, is on his way to San Diego to meet his new family. And Taylor, the Blunt's 8-year-old daughter, has been busy making preparations.
I always wanted to be a vet, and I made Biscuit his own special little place.
She even wrote him his own song.
Every morning when I open my eyes, I always wonder when you're coming home. When I go to bed, I think about you. And when I smile, I miss you.
Guess who's home?
Yes!
Kids, come here. Come here.
The minute I walked in the house, the entire family surrounded Biscuit. For the kids, it was an especially exciting moment in their lives because it's their first dog. We all remember our first dog.
Everybody was so excited to see him finally, and he was so cute.
Taylor is especially smitten.
Look, he's smiling. I think he's a sweetie pie and the best dog I've ever seen.
So what's your plans with him? What's the first thing you're gonna do with him?
Go swimming.
You wanna go swimming with your dog?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah! You lead the way, come on. The work for me wasn't done yet. Biscuit still had one more thing to prove.
And that's locating the pool exits.
If he can't, I'm either not leaving or he's leaving with me.
This right here is my target area. That is the exit, because you look around, that's the only way he can get out. He can't get out over there. Can't get out over there. All right, now watch. I'm gonna let him go and find the step. All the way out, all the way out. Good boy, come here.
Biscuit shakes off his nerves. And no matter where Brandon releases him, he finds his way out.
Here we go. There we go. Good boy, good boy.
To him, it's all gravy.
Good boy, go find the exit. Go find it. Where's that exit? Good boy. Good boy.
Good job,
Good boy. Good boy.
Once I saw he could swim, it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I was like, I get him now. He's my baby.
What do you think, Taylor? You think he's graduated?
Yes.
What do they get when they graduate?
Green collar.
Put that on him. Make it official.
Yeah. Good job, Biscuit.
Congratulations, your dog has graduated.
I think that it meant a lot to Taylor to put on the green collar.
He's all yours. You gonna take care of him?
Mm-hmm.
I know you will. I know you will. You're welcome. Bye, Biscuit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Brandon.
All right. Take care of him, guys.
Bye.
Biscuit went from hours to live to a loving family with an entire new life to live.
And now Biscuit and the Blunt family can make beautiful music together.
Biscuit's gonna get a lot of love from the Blunt family.
Biscuit was given up on simply because of the way he looked. This proves the old saying, you can never judge a book by its cover.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog.
Brando, what's up, buddy?
A 9-month-old Rottweiler mix is about to get an offer he can't refuse.
It's been 5 years since we lost our last dog, and it was hard to think about getting another one, but we're ready for it now.
Easy there.
But preparing this wild one for a day job
I'd like to take to my office.
has all the makings of disaster.
He's a 9-month-old puppy that weighs 80 pounds. What could possibly go wrong? I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Like all fine educational institutions, Lucky Dog Ranch requires regular upkeep. Today, Brandon takes time out for a touch-up and gets a little help from fellow handyman Peanut.
Well, thank you, sir. I need that.
but they'll need to hang up their brush for another day.
I'm headed down to the West Valley shelter to go look at a Rottie mix that was turned in as an owner surrender. Evidently, they got him as a puppy, but they were not allowed to have dogs in their building. Well, a Rottweiler is not an easy dog to hide. Eventually, the landlord spotted them and said, either get rid of the dog or find another place to live.
And now, 9-month-old Brando is paying the price for their irresponsibility.
What's up, buddy? You all right?
Having once enjoyed the comforts of a home,
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna hurt you.
shelter life has proven to be a difficult and stressful adjustment for this gentle giant.
There you go. Good, 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 good. We're gonna take a little walk and then we're gonna take a little drive. Okay, come on. Everything I see out of Brando right now convinces me that he's just a really timid dog. And timid dogs, they need a little time to adjust. All right, it's okay. Come here. See this? Here.
Though Brando does receive his red training collar,
There you go.
his official assessment will have to wait until he's had time to shake off his initial jitters.
Just rest up, all right?
Instead, Brandon takes the morning to reach out to Mike and Mary Dolan, an active couple whose love for dogs runs deep.
Mary and I had 2 dogs in the past. We had Arnold, who was a Shih Tzu, and he lived almost 16 years. And we also had a pug named Princess that lived for 11 years.
It took us a long time to get over the grieving process. Now we're ready to bring a new animal into our home.
And this time around, they're looking to size up to a larger model.
Mary really wanted a large dog for security around the house. And then I also just wanted a big dog. I always wanted one since I was young.
Seeing Brando's photo gives them an exciting glimpse into their potential future.
It was really fun to see that picture and think, okay, this is going to be our new dog. This is going to be our new pet.
After taking the morning to decompress, Brando heads to the training barn for his assessment.
Today I'm going to do an evaluation on Brando, his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. So I bring him into the training barn and I pop him up on the platform, but he does not want to get up there. It's okay, hey, hey, come here. Hey, come here, come here, it's okay. Come here, okay, all right, come on. Come here. It's okay. He was very jumpy, very cautious of everything. Take it slow, come here. So I tried a few more things on him. I'm gonna get right here with you. There. It was almost like if a leaf fell, he would get scared of it. It's okay. Yeah, everything freaks you out, huh? He obviously is a very skittish dog.
Feeling Brando may need more time to adjust, Brandon sidelines the assessment in favor of some simple house training.
When I bring a dog back to the Lucky Dog Ranch, the first step is teaching him the doggy doors.
You been through one of those?
Where most dogs would pick this up in about 2 or 3 minutes, Brando wants no part of it. He is freaked out right now.
No?
I don't want his first impression of the Lucky Dog Ranch to be a negative one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the brakes on this for right now.
All right, come here.
Come on. I see you're feeling better. I see you're feeling better.
After 2 days of adjustment, Brando's timidity is now a thing of the past.
I quickly realized that he wasn't timid or shy. He was actually going through what we call shelter shock. Some dogs handle the shelter well. Brando is definitely a dog that does not. So now that's all confirmed and he's feeling better, it's time to go meet the pack.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Everyone say hi to Brando. Come here.
Socialize. Every puppy needs that.
After a little playtime.
What's that? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. There you go, Brando. Good boy.
And a much-needed belly rub.
There you go. Good boy, buddy.
It's time to give Brando's assessment another shot.
Let's try it again. His tail was wagging, his head was held high. He was definitely in a work mode, so we're off to a good start. Okay, now give me a sit. Can you sit? Can you sit? He kind of sits one time and doesn't sit the next time. Can you sit? What I'm seeing here from Brando is total inconsistency. Can we go down? You go down? Oh, look at you, nice. You know a down, how do you not know a sit? Can you come? Brando, come. Yeah, there's my answer. Where are you going? Hey, hold on, we're still training, come here. And this way, heel. Hold on, wait, big dog, hold on, slow it down.
Brando's only true constant is his strength.
He has a lot of power and he knows how to use it. He's almost fully grown, but he still has that very puppy brain. And it makes for a very difficult combination because you have this very young dog with a very large body, and they're not truly in sync yet.
You're a goofball. You didn't know that? All right, good night.
Coming up,
Heel.
Brando gets the job done in class.
Good, good, good.
But is he ready for the workforce?
I'd like to take to my office.
I do have to test it. Technically, he's still got that puppy brain.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Rottweilers can be incredibly loyal companions, but like all breeds, they're predisposed to certain ailments. If you have a Rottweiler, be on the lookout for these orthopedic conditions: a cartilage disease known as osteochondritis, hip dysplasia, and osteosarcoma, or both. After shaking off an initial case of shelter shock, Brando the Rottweiler mix has finally acclimated to ranch life.
Give me a second.
Now his 9-month-old puppy brain is soaking up the training, but his 80-pound adult body has yet to be tamed.
Today I'm gonna teach Brando the heel. Now, the first thing I notice when I walk this dog on a leash is he has some serious power.
Easy there.
Leash training a dog with Brando's strength can put a lot of strain on his neck. So Brandon switches to a special harness that clips on the front.
I'm gonna use the leverage of my body, put the leash right here against my hip. So now I have the heaviest part of my body controlling this large animal.
Good, good, good. Keep up, keep up.
By using leverage and quick, unpredictable movements, Brandon forces Brando to stay focused and follow his lead.
He's losing the tug-of-war matches. Much like a little kid, if they're not constantly winning, they give up. By the 10th time I said heel, instantly he turns with me. I slow down, he slows down. I speed up, he speeds up. Now he's like a shadow. Brando learned this much quicker than what I expected.
Very nice. There we go. There we go. Much easier, right? Take a break. Go on. You earned it.
Satisfied with Brando's progress, Brandon schedules an informal home visit with Mike and Mary.
You ever had a dog before?
Yes, we've had two. We've had a Shih Tzu Arnold lived for 15 years, almost 16, and we had a pug who lived for 11 years.
So you both had small dogs?
Yes.
You ever had a big dog?
No, we never have.
Well,
She
when we
had
were
one.
kids, I had a German Shepherd.
So is there anything specific you want to do with the dog?
And one of the things that we're interested in is a dog that we can take on long walks. And the pug in particular had a really difficult time with that.
I'd like to take to my office. My office allows dogs, and on my floor there's 3 dogs. They're all from shelters, so I'd like to bring mine there also.
He'd like to take Brando to the office every day, which shouldn't be that big of a deal because Brando, he doesn't seem to want to get into a lot of trouble. He doesn't have a bad chewing habit. He seems to be house trained. I'm all for it. Technically, he's still got that puppy brain, that puppy mentality that hasn't broken truly into adolescence yet. He's a great dog. I really do see him as a good match for you and a good fit in your office. However, I do have to test it.
Okay.
So far, I'm liking everything I see. I just want to take a quick look around the house to make sure everything else is good.
Is this for your old dogs? Yeah, that was for our 2 little small dogs.
Brando couldn't even fit his head inside this thing. Yeah, Brando probably could have fit through here when he was about 10 weeks old, but his back's about to heal now.
Oh, wow.
You definitely need a new doggy door. Besides that, I liked everything I saw. They're a great couple in a great house in a great neighborhood. The only thing left to do is to test Brando in an office environment. Come here.
Coming up.
I know, you're excited. All right.
An unassuming office visit turns into Apocalypse Now.
The complete disaster from start to finish.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be For the last few days, Brando, the 9-month-old Rottie mix, has been enjoying the perks of student life at Lucky Dog Ranch. But upon graduation, he may find himself in a day job.
Mike expressed a lot of interest in taking Brando to work with him. So today I'm taking Brando to an office to test his office etiquette. He's a 9-month-old puppy that weighs 80 pounds. What could possibly go wrong? I know, you're excited. All right.
Go on, show me what we got.
The second Brando gets in there, he literally treats the place like a dog park. He starts running up and down the halls as fast as he can. He nearly knocked somebody over. The guy had to move like he was a matador. He jumped up on every piece of furniture that was there. He was knocking things over left and right. He got into the trash. He actually tipped it over. When he got tired, he didn't find a nice little corner to lay down in. He chose to lie down right behind an office chair, which can be dangerous. And after all this, to add the icing on the cake, he went ahead and relieved himself right in the middle of the office. It was a complete disaster from start to finish. Hey, 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 out of there, out of there, out of there. All right, that's it. That's it. You are not ready, my friend. A lot of work to do. Come on.
Back at the ranch, Brandon wastes no time jumping into Brando's office training, starting with proper break room etiquette.
Of all the bad habits Brando displayed at the office, the one that needs to be worked on the most is him digging in the trash cans. All right, come on. Anything he gets out of that trash can could be potentially harmful to him.
To train this, Brandon relies on doggy cam and his own secret weapon, the penny bottle.
I always say, to solve most problems out there, I only need 20 cents. So now I'm all geared up. Monitor in one hand, penny bottle in the other. The next thing you know, I see his snout actually open the lid of the trash can and his head goes fully in there. So I quickly open the kitchen door, shake the penny bottle. It stops him right in his tracks. He looks at me like, what was that?
I'm watching you.
Hey. I see you.
It only takes a few reprimands before Brando thinks twice about further dumpster diving.
What really surprised me the most is I expected him to find trouble elsewhere, but he never did, proving once again that Brando, he's a quick learner.
Good boy. I got better treats in that trash can.
Coming up,
You're just not gonna move, are you?
Brando's training rolls on
You gotta move. It's coming closer.
when Lucky Dog returns.
Little more, little more.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. While your dog may enjoy running errands with you and joining you at the office, make sure that you observe these car tips when transporting your furry friend. Never leave your pet unattended in a car, especially on hot days. Always secure your pet with a safety harness. And on long road trips, stop for water and potty breaks at least every 4 hours. Brando, the Rottweiler mix, is determined to earn his business degree.
Good, 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 good. There you go. Nice.
After a disastrous first day in white-collar life,
Hey, out of there, out of there.
he's going back to red-collar basics,
Off.
which means refocusing on his office etiquette
Good boy. That's the off I want to see.
and sharpening his business savvy.
Get busy.
Hour after hour, day after day, I took him outside, showing him the yard is where you're supposed to go to the bathroom, not the house.
Today, he'll learn one last valuable skill: respect for personal space.
One of the things I saw Brando do in the office was lie down right behind an office chair. It seems subtle, but those wheels can do quite a bit of damage. So I take an office chair, I start inching it towards him, and he's not moving. He thinks he's bigger and stronger than the office chair, which he is.
You're just not gonna move, are you?
So I inch the chair just up to his skin and I tap him.
You gotta move. You gotta move. It's coming closer. A little more. You can't just move away. You have to move.
Oh, there you go. Good, good, good. There you go.
Now this time when he lies down, he sees me inching towards him. His posture is ready, because he knows that I'm coming for him.
It's coming. What do we do? What do we do? Out of the way.
Suddenly, when I get about 6 inches away, he simply stands up and walks away. Now he's starting to make the connection.
There you go.
So now Brando understands what he shouldn't be doing. It's time to teach him what he should be doing. So I bring out a bed that our sponsor PetMate sent to us.
Get comfortable. Lie down. Take a load off. That's where you want to be.
Brando's a big dog, so it's no surprise that he often gets in the way. He needs to have his own little area to stay out of the way because he can actually hurt somebody, and this bed solves that problem.
See, that's your spot, and this is mine.
With Brando's week at the ranch drawing to a close, he's got one last shot to prove he's qualified for office life.
So I'm going back to the office where I did the original evaluation, and today is Brando's ultimate test.
There's your bed. Here's the office.
So I unhook him from the leash,
Let the games begin.
and now everything is up to him. I'm just here to observe.
Coming up, Can Brando make it in the business world?
All right, there's your bed. Here's the office. Let the games begin.
After failing his first office test, 9-month-old Brando is determined to prove he's still a contender.
Today, we're gonna answer the question, does he have what it takes to join the workforce? And he instantly lies down in it, so we're off to a great start.
But it isn't long before this restless Rottie seeks out new action in the kitchen.
All I'm doing is I'm listening for the trash can to get knocked over, but it never does.
After a quick water break, it's back to the hall.
In the original assessment, he would have bowled the entire crowd over, but he didn't. He politely navigated himself through the crowd at a slow speed.
He even shows respect for office workspace.
He was lying in his bed where I moved it a few minutes earlier, proving once again that he knows his bed is his target area. On top of all of this, he managed not to have an accident the entire time we were here. I was so impressed by his office etiquette, I decided to graduate him. All right, office meeting. Office meeting. You did a good job today. You know what that means? No, that's proper office attire. Come on.
Now officially on the payroll, Brando is ready to meet his new work partner.
Someone wants to meet you.
Hey, how are
Wow.
you?
Surprise?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Hey.
I didn't mean to take you off guard there.
Hi, buddy.
When I opened the door and saw Brando, I was just so excited. He really exceeds all of my expectations.
What a great dog. We're really excited. Brando has a great temperament. He's such a gentle dog and so calm. He just laid on the ground and we were able to pet him.
So when I originally tested him in an office environment, it was a disaster. Anything that could go wrong did go wrong. He's this puppy trapped in this big dog's body, so he's treating the office like it's a romper room. But now he's experienced in an office environment. He knows what to do and, more importantly, what not to do.
Oh, good. I'm ready to take him. I'm ready to take him to work.
So how'd the doggy do a workout?
Oh, it's great. I have a bigger one. I think he'll fit in there perfect now.
Let's go see if he likes it. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Much better. Much better. Yeah, he can definitely fit through that. Where is he?
Good.
Brando, come here. Hey.
Hey, Brando.
Yeah. Not a problem anymore, is it? Not a problem anymore, is it?
Yeah, you think you're there.
Huh?
So there was just one more thing to do before I left.
So this will be his forever bed. Where do you want it?
How about right here?
So now Brando has one bed for the office and one for his home. Instead of being a potential hazard around the house and office, Brando has a safe place to lie, staying out of the way of everybody. What do you think? Huh? You can get used to it? Really, he's all yours. Take care of him.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for everything. I
You're
appreciate
welcome. So long, Brando.
1 week ago, this shelter-shocked puppy couldn't garner a second glance. But today, rather than being judged by face value, he's being accepted by the Dolan family for his true value.
I think the future looks really bright for the three of us. I think that he just matches our family perfectly.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog, we're blasting off as Brandon rescues Pluto,
Easy there, buddy.
a Tibetan Terrier mix with out-of-this-world energy. For this family, he could be exactly what the doctor ordered.
The doctor wrote us a prescription right there to get a dog.
But
Hey, is that the kind of manners you have in a house?
will Pluto's marking habit ground the adoption process before it can launch?
I can't make any promises.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Come on. Good girl. Good.
Regular exercise is important in maintaining a dog's health. To ensure Roxy, a 1-year-old lab mix, stays in prime shape, Brandon takes her on a morning stroll.
Hold on.
But Brandon's day is about to get a lot more active.
All right, Roxy. Come on, we gotta go. I'm headed down to the West Valley shelter to go rescue what they say looks like a Tibetan terrier mix. They said they found him wandering the streets, and when they finally caught up to him, they realized that he was in pretty bad condition. His hair is so knotted and dreaded up, it needs to be shaved completely down. So this guy might have been on the streets for quite some time. Hey, you.
3-year-old Pluto is the face of neglect.
Hey, what happened to you, huh? Someone doesn't know how to take care of you, huh? You probably never had a bath in your life, have you?
I can't even tell where your ears are. That's how bad you are. It's all just dreadlocks.
But Brandon knows Pluto's scruffy exterior is only cosmetic.
He's really uncomfortable right now, so we're not going to the ranch. We're going straight to the groomers.
Hi, Brandon. Nice to see you.
You too.
What have you brought me now?
Just pulled this guy from the shelter, and as you can see, he's in pretty bad shape.
Oh, poor guy.
So what do you think? You up for the challenge?
I'm up for the challenge. He looks definitely like a diamond in the rough.
When Pluto came into us today, he was severely matted. It breaks my heart to see dogs come in this type of condition.
But that doesn't stop Janelle from working her magic.
I'm gonna make Pluto look like a superstar.
You ready for a bath?
All right, Brandon, he's all done.
Oh, wow. I think I recognize you, but not really. Wow.
To complete the look, Brandon caps off Pluto's makeover with a final accessory, a red training collar.
Come on. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll see you next time.
All right.
Come on.
A fresh new dew is just what the doctor ordered. But down in San Diego, the Cotter family is embracing a different kind of prescription.
I'm Colleen. I live in San Diego, California with my husband David and my twin boys, Finn and Max. Finn is incredibly laid back. I used to call him my Buddha baby. Max is completely the other direction. We call him the supervisor. Max is very concerned about things. Everything that he encounters, he really internalizes.
But when Max's empathy grew into anxiety, Colleen knew it was time to take action.
We called our pediatrician to ask for some advice. We're hoping for a solution that wouldn't involve a lot of medication.
What they got was an out-of-the-box suggestion.
Have you ever thought about getting a dog for them? Dogs are very helpful with kids and adults when it comes to anxiety, depression. I'd be very happy to write a prescription and see if that works for you guys.
So he wrote us a prescription right there to get a dog, and that was a really great solution for us.
Thank you so much.
Take good care, guys.
Come here. Slow it down. Hold on. Okay, there you go. You're free. Welcome to Lucky Dog Ranch. Go on.
Pluto's outgoing personality makes him the perfect playmate. But his gravity-defying energy...
Easy there, buddy. Easy.
...poses the greatest challenge in training.
This dog had way too much energy, and that's probably a testament to him getting groomed. This was probably the first time in his life he felt this good. Slow it down. First gear, neutral, anything, park. I can't start training until I deplete some of that energy. The best way to do that is with exercise. What do you say we go for a little hike, huh? Yeah, you want that? Yeah. Come on. And to the hills we go. 9 times out of 10, the underlying cause of a dog's bad behavior is too much energy. Thousands of people contact me, tell me about their dogs. They say, my dog won't listen. It doesn't listen to a word I say. I trained him, I this and that. And I meet their dog, and the dog is running around the house, running around the yard. I say, your dog doesn't need to be trained. Your dog needs to be exercised.
Luckily, Pluto is reaching the end of his gas tank.
It took a while, but eventually he just plopped down, and that was it. Finally tired, huh? Mission accomplished. All right, come on. Let's get back to the ranch and start training. Come on. Now he's calm. It's time to assess his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. So I went ahead and asked him to sit, and he sits right away. And I'm like, oh, bingo, this is gonna be easy. And then I tell him to stay, and yeah, not so easy. Give me a come.
Other than a come,
You like that one. That means you get to run.
Pluto has little training, but that'll need to wait for another day.
It's getting late. I'm tired. You're tired. We'll start training tomorrow. Come on.
Coming up,
Whoa, hey, what was that?
Brandon discovers one of Pluto's less than stellar instincts.
Nobody wants a marking dog. I'm gonna take care of that one.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Grooming is important for maintaining your dog's appearance, but it's also essential for overall health. Knotted hair can pull at your dog's skin, causing pain and irritation. It can also harbor dirt and parasites. So remember, maintaining proper grooming ensures a healthy coat and a happy dog. Newton's law suggests a body in motion tends to stay in motion. Such is the case with Pluto. Before each training session, Brandon works off Pluto's excessive energy on the hiking trail. But hot days require creative solutions.
People always ask, what's the point of teaching your dog to run on a treadmill? Or if you live in a place like the Northeast or the upper Midwest, where there's ice storms and you can't take your dog out for several days at a time. Or in the case of where I'm at in Southern California, the summers can reach triple digits every day. So a treadmill is a great way to exercise your dog.
All right, you ready? It's very simple.
Brandon acclimates Pluto by offering him treats and connects his harness to the treadmill using 2 leashes.
The worst thing I could do is just simply turn it on and let him start going. It's gonna freak him out. So I push start and stop right away.
There you go. There you go. Good, 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 good. Look at that.
Once Pluto gets used to the sensation, Brandon adds time.
Good, 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 good. It's 10 seconds, and then 20. And within a few minutes, I had Pluto moving at a nice, steady speed. Oh, look at that, look at that. Nice, nice. Look at that, huh? Already a pro.
Pluto is hitting his stride.
Good, good.
He's also hitting his marks.
For the past few days, I've looked around the house and I noticed there's a few markings here and there, but I have my suspicions that it's Pluto.
Correcting the behavior entails catching Pluto in the act. So Brandon brings Pluto inside and lets him sniff around.
Within a few minutes, lo and behold, he lifts his leg and boom, gotcha, caught you, yellow pod.
Whoa, hey, what was that? Is that you, huh? Is that the kind of manners you have in a house?
To a dog, marking is 100% natural behavior outside. When they bring that territory marking indoors, now it becomes a bad habit.
And alleviating it will require a bit of reverse psychology.
I take the leash and I tie it around the leg of the table right where he marked. And I leave just enough slack where he can stand up and lie down only. So if he wants to mark that area, if he likes it so much, now he gets to stand next to it.
There. Why don't you take some time and think about that?
Pluto's behavior earns him a 20-minute timeout.
You learn your lesson? Yeah, it's no fun, huh?
But old habits die hard.
About 15 minutes later, lo and behold, Pluto once again lifts his leg.
Congratulations, you've earned another one.
So, once again, I repeat the process. 20 more minutes tethered.
It's clear this little habit is becoming a big problem.
Pluto needs to learn this, and learn this right now. Otherwise, I don't feel comfortable giving him to his new family.
Coming up,
I work in real estate.
a new challenge threatens to send Pluto's training spinning out of orbit.
So let me get this straight. You plan on taking him to these open houses?
Yes.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected.
And a heel. There we go. Nice and smooth. Look at that. Perfect. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Perfect.
Pluto, the 3-year-old full Tibetan Terrier mix, is turning into a star pupil.
And a heel. There we go.
His success is largely due to his daily workouts, which drain his excessive energy and get him focused. But after today's session, Brandon takes his own hike down to San Diego.
Today I'm visiting the Cotter family to see if they're a good match with Pluto.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
Great. Come on in. Everybody's playing out back.
Hi.
Hi.
David.
Brandon, how are you?
Hey, boys.
This is Finn, and this is Max.
Have they ever had a dog?
No, just
First one, huh?
Yes.
So why do you want a dog now?
Primarily for Max. He's always been a really passionate kid, and lately he's had trouble with biting his nails and also not sleeping very well. So we reached out to the pediatrician, and one of the really interesting things he suggested was a dog, because when our friend comes over with her dog, Max is really relaxed.
Pluto's a very sweet dog with kids, so we're off to a really good start. And then Colleen hit me with a curveball.
I work in real estate. When we're at our open houses, we've noticed if someone comes up to you and says, "Can I help you?" a lot of times people are like, "Nope, I'm just looking, I'm just looking." Whereas when we've had a dog visit our open houses, it just melts away a lot of that tension.
The icebreaker.
It is the icebreaker.
So let me get this straight. You plan on taking him to these open houses?
Yes.
How many do you have a week?
We have usually 4 a week.
I'm gonna bring this up right now because there's a potential problem that I saw with Pluto at the ranch. He's got a bad marking problem.
Marking is a dog's way of saying, "This is my territory." So the more new environments Pluto encounters, the more he'll be compelled to mark.
Here's the reality of the situation. I can guarantee you that he won't be marking in your house, but in all these open houses, I can't make any promises.
Because it's a new environment?
It's gonna be multiple new environments, week after week.
I'm really looking for a dog that's going to partner with me. If Pluto's marking issue continued, that would be a deal breaker for us.
I'm not gonna make any promises here, but I'll try my best.
Thanks. Thank you, Brandon.
Coming up.
Uh-oh, carpet.
He's been pre-approved by Brandon.
Yeah, I see you sniffing.
But is Pluto in danger of defaulting on the deal?
We are looking at a property that's close to the $2 million range. So I'm a little bit nervous about Pluto.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Daily exercise is vital for every dog, but the amount of activity needed depends on your pet's age. Most adult dogs should exercise twice a day for at least 30 minutes to stay fit, whereas puppies should get 5 minutes of activity for every month of age during their twice daily workouts. So a 3-month-old puppy needs 15 minutes of exercise twice a day to maintain optimal health.
Okay, go on.
Pluto, the 3-year-old Tibetan Terrier mix, has mastered the great outdoors. But it's his indoor skills that need the most work.
For the past few days, Pluto's been getting a crash course in mark training, or as I like to call it, mark busting. A dog marking in anyone's home is unacceptable, but where Pluto's going, it's especially vital because Colleen is a real estate agent. She plans on taking Pluto to all these open houses. If Pluto has a bad marking problem, he's gonna ruin deals for her left and right.
Luckily, after a few days of reinforcement, Pluto seems to be seeing the error of his ways.
He's doing well with me in the room. The real question is, can I trust him to be left alone? To truly find out, I'm gonna step outside with a monitor. Right away, it's party time for a dog, so he grabs a few toys and starts playing with them, jumping on the couch, running all over. Next thing you know, he goes to an area that he marked a few days earlier, and he starts sniffing it. When a dog marks an area once, you guarantee they're gonna mark it twice. And he just walks away from it. I'm like, wow, check mark, good for you.
To Brandon's surprise, Pluto remains on his best behavior.
2 hours came and went, and he did not mark once.
Hey, come here.
Pluto did a great job. He passed the test here at the Lucky Dog Ranch. But the real test is to see how he'll do at Colleen's open house. Today is the ultimate test for Pluto. I'm taking him to one of Colleen's open houses to see how he does. If Pluto could handle this house, he can handle any house.
Thank you for coming.
Somebody wants to meet you.
He's so cute. I can't wait to bring him back to my house and have my family play with him.
But before that can happen, Pluto must prove he can close the deal.
Are the clients arriving soon?
Oh, it should be any moment now.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let me show him around the house.
Okay,
and let the
okay.
test begin.
Perfect. I'm a little bit nervous about Pluto because we are looking at a property that's close to the $2 million range. So we've got a certain clientele that we've invited to this open house.
Go on, have a sniff, everywhere, explore. All kinds of stuff to mark on, you better not do it.
It isn't long before Pluto's test hits critical mass.
Uh-oh, carpet, the game changer.
As we walk into the master bedroom, I noticed the floor had a lot of evidence of another dog that was once here.
Yeah, I see you sniffing.
If there's one reason a dog will ever mark, it's to mark over another dog's old marking.
Coming up, does Pluto have what it takes to pass his real estate exam?
If his bad habit's gonna come back anywhere, it's gonna come back right here.
Go on, have a sniff, explore.
Pluto, the 3-year-old Tibetan Terrier mix, is a real estate aficionado. He's been marking territory since he moved into Lucky Dog Ranch. But today, he has to prove he's got curb appeal.
I noticed the floor had a lot of evidence of another dog that was once here. If there's one reason a dog will ever mark, it's to mark over another dog's old marking. Come here. So I showed Pluto the area.
What is that? Someone that looked just like you did that. Just because they do it doesn't mean you have to.
And he had every opportunity to show his old bad habits, but he moved on.
To Brandon's relief, Pluto shows remarkable restraint. But can he engage the clientele?
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
My dog Pluto is here.
Hi, Pluto.
He is very friendly.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he's super friendly.
Hi there, honey.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Isn't he?
Does he come with the house?
As the day went on, Colleen showed new potential buyers the house, and Pluto tagged along like he owned the place.
By the end of the day, everyone seems delighted by Pluto's charms. Most importantly, Colleen.
I thought he was great. He really came up to a lot of the people and they felt at ease, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. He's a great partner.
And most importantly, I didn't see him mark once.
That's awesome.
I'm so happy. I think he gets one of these.
So he's graduating. Fantastic.
He is graduating.
Fantastic.
Having passed his real estate exam, Pluto is now ready for his own home.
You want to go introduce him to the rest of the family?
Yes, and the boys will be so excited. I can't wait to see their expressions. I think it's going to be magical. Here he is. Here he is. That is awesome. Come on, say hi to Pluto.
It's a special moment, especially for Max.
He shared his favorite doll with Pluto. He's excited. He likes those toys. Sharing that with Pluto is a big deal, and I think they're going to be really close buddies.
You know what I think he wants to do is go play in the yard. He's got energy. He wants to go see that big backyard of yours.
Let's go.
Come on, Pluto. That's your yard, Pluto.
Let him smell
We got plenty
everything.
of it.
While Pluto sniffs out his future, Brandon takes one last opportunity to remind the Cotters of his past.
Look at this.
Wow, look at that.
This right here was covering him when I first pulled him out of the shelter. So this is past life, and he'll never have to worry about that again.
It made me really sad to think that someone would let their dog deteriorate to that point. It broke my heart.
I never want Pluto to look like that again, and the family promised me that he never would. Well, he's all yours.
All right, thank you so much.
Oh, we're so happy. Thank you so much, Brendan.
Stay out of trouble, Pluto. Take care of him, guys.
Thank you.
Whenever I pull any dog out of the shelter, the dog always goes through a huge transformation. In the case of Pluto, he not only went through behavior and training, but he went through a physical transformation. A simple grooming and a whole lot of exercise made all the difference. And now, he's the perfect dog, with the perfect family. From hopeless to a home, that's my mission. One dog at a time.